Disclaimer. We are idiots and our words mean nothing outside of the context of a stupid, dumb bit. Fuck off, FBI.
Fuck off, bitches.
Hello and welcome to the Nice to Say podcast, where if you've got nothing nice to say, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up. Let's fucking do this thing. I'm Jaden.
What?
And the one and only Prophet.
Hell yeah. So let's jump the fuck right in. What do we got,
All right.
Mr. Prophet?
I think I'm up first. I've been a candy enthusiast for quite some time. I don't know if you can tell. And I always had this debate, especially when going into the movie theaters way back when. Do I get hard candy or do I get gummy candy in order to enjoy my movie experience? And so I guess in a more broader sense, just out in life, what's a better candy, including all the different kinds of each section? Is a gummy candy better than a hard candy, or vice versa? What do you guys think?
All right. So check it out. Hard candy, well, technically it can be more flavorful because you could just sit there and suck on it till it melts away, whatever. Gummy candy is never going to be too hard for your teeth. Gummy candy can also be flavored to whatever specifications you want. And it comes in more shapes, sizes, and varieties. I think gummy candy just outright wins.
Are we chewing hard candy?
Do you not?
No. You gotta let it melt, man. That's the whole thing. It lasts forever. That's what I was thinking when you started with movies. I was like, okay, well, hard candy's better. You're not the whole fucking movie.
You couldn't even tell. It's so squishy in there unless you're fucking yomping like a horse.
Do you not? No, yeah. I like just sitting with a butterscotch. Get yourself a little peppermint.
Your whole mouth tastes like that for like 3 hours afterwards.
Is that a
try
negative?
to eat anything savory after you have a fucking Mrs. Buttersworth in your mouth for
I don't need it. I just had a Buttersworth. Butterscotch. Mrs. Buttersworth does not make. Do they make candy? Oh my god.
Oh, I would eat the shit out of some maple syrup flavored hard candy, bro.
I wouldn't be against it.
I think they do. They make like drops.
Oh, I'd fuck that up. Fuck this podcast.
Yeah. And then the secret dog behind you.
Oh, yeah.
This is a replacement guest.
In case I leave for hard candy related technical difficulties.
So what I will say is I'm kind of 50-50 because I think hard candies, you have an option of two different experiences. You can chew the hard candy and just get that nice crunch and flavor blast, or you can sit there and suck on it and it lasts for hours. And you have that choice, and I think that's an advantage. On the other hand, gummy candies are easier to eat, just in general. And
what's easier than just sticking it in and leaving it there? What's up, soakers? No,
yeah, I'm gonna let that go.
They know.
Yeah. So, like, gummies are also, like, they have a more intense initial flavor a lot of times, but they don't last.
Right.
And for me, it's kind of a 50-50. It's really what mood I'm in. But, like, I haven't had a gummy that beats, like, one of those A&W root beer barrels.
Oh, see, I've got root beer issues.
Oh, I love root beer. I'm a root beer addict.
I OD'd on root beer as a child. and just haven't been able to do it since. I can do
Oh.
cream soda, but not root beer.
Okay. Yeah, I love me some root beer. But yeah, no, like those little A&W barrel hard candies are so fucking good. The cinnamon hard candies, the spicy ones.
Mhm.
Okay, so real quick, since you
Yeah.
dropped that, it was actually, were they called Red Hots or was that the Mike and I?
The red hots are the little dots.
No, okay. So the one I'm thinking of, it looks like a butterscotch, but it's like
Yeah,
solid
hot
red and
tamales.
kind of see-through.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Those suck.
Those are awesome.
No.
The
Hear me out. I was a small child, and one of my earliest memories is of pulling one of those, thinking it was a fruit punch candy because it was mixed in with a bunch of other fruit candies. I had just had lemon and lime together and was fucking nutting for the first time.
Ew.
And all of a sudden, I go to pull what I thought was fruit punch, and all of a fucking sudden, my mouth is on goddamn fire and I can't breathe. So ever since then, I've really had an adverse reaction to anything spicy cinnamon.
I love that shit, dude. And
It
that's
just
fucked up.
it makes me viscerally uncomfortable now.
Well, it's fucked up that somebody like you got tricked. You got bamboozled.
See, that's how I feel about the citric acid dusting on every sour candy.
Oh, but that's good shit.
It fucking all of my goddamn saliva glands start spitting. I feel like I'm drowning. Ugh, it's the worst, dude. I hate
Okay.
it.
So is a Skittle a hard candy or a gummy?
Skittles are hard candy.
I
If
don't think
Skittles
it's
a hard candy wins.
I think candy coating is different from a hard candy.
Because
I think it's
chocolate is
Different
neither,
kind of guy.
right? Chocolate is neither.
Chocolate is its own category.
Chocolate is not a
Hard
candy.
candy is its own category, and gummies are its own category.
Yeah.
I guess you could, if you really wanted to, you could do a candy shell category, but I feel like that just falls under the hard category because it's
Well, but what's in it?
It would be a subtype of hard candy, right?
right. Even if it's got chocolate in it, even if it's got gummy in it, even if it's got gum in it, it's still a hard candy because you got to get through the hard shell.
If that's the case, hard candy wins.
Yeah, that's fair. It seems like a disingenuous way to win, but I'll take it. No,
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know.
if that's the case,
Take those.
hard candy slaughters. If it's not, like if they're their own thing, not gummy, not hard candy, then I think it's a 50-50.
I could see candy shell being its own category, I guess.
I
It's just,
feel like it's its own thing. Just because there could be gummy in it, there could be chocolate in it,
Yeah.
there could be more hard candy in it. Fucking jawbreakers. There could be
As I
fucking.
was
Okay,
saying,
but jawbreakers are a hard candy. If you've got a candy shell with more hard candy, it's just a hard candy.
Yeah, but
Right,
it
right,
is a shell type Pokemon.
Yeah,
No,
it is it's a layered hard candy.
feel like there's separations,
That's a layered hard candy, a subtype of hard candy.
and that's right in the middle with lava bending between hard
Right.
candy and shell
Yeah.
candy.
Yes, agreed. So what I was going to say is that citric dust, when I was in Boy Scouts, we used to give people money to do stupid shit.
Yeah,
We got this one guy to snort the powder at the bottom of the sour Skittles bag.
I've done that one.
Oh fuck. He
we
was
used to start pixie sticks as kids. That kind of sounds weak.
yeah. So it was like
but
the
it's
same.
citric acid wholly instead of sugar. It's a
Yeah,
different
when we got
thing,
bored,
man.
we switched to icebreakers. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we started with pixie sticks and then we upgraded to the sour Skittles powder. The pixie
I
sticks
imagine that
were
would
the
just get stuck too. Oh my god.
pixie sticks were the what did they used to call weed?
Gateway
The
drug.
gateway drug. Yeah, pixie sticks were the gateway candy.
Dude, yeah,
um,
bro. That's a
And then at another case, we had one of my friends snort cayenne pepper.
wow.
Yeah.
I used to bring a jar to school for maybe a year in high school of hot peppers in the vinegar they were preserved in that had been there for years from my dad's fucking weird pepper fusion garden. Fucking habaneros, and
it was habaneros, jalapenos, and
there was something else.
Either chile or ghost pepper. I don't remember. He had a third kind of hot pepper in there, and he basically sprinkled all of the seeds together in a like a maybe 10-foot long by 2-foot wide garden patch.
And we literally came out with multicolored peppers. It was like green to yellow to red and shit. They were very pretty and very hot. And I would bring them to school because there was a jar with like 5 of them left and all the liquid. So I put the liquid on shit for lunch. Someone paid me $10 to drink the whole thing. And I threw up for the rest of the day, but it was worth it because I got a weed brownie with that $10 that I couldn't eat until later.
Fair enough.
It sucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have stomach issues. Thanks. Dumb, stupid old Jaden.
But yeah, so I mean, I haven't been moved. I think hard candy and gummy candy, you know, if we're not including Skittles as hard candy, I think they're kind of still even. I might slightly prefer hard candy, but I mean, there's nothing like eating a bag of gummy worms, dude. Like gummy worms are the shit.
See, I'm a grown adult now. Shit. Like I need one candy and I'm cool for like a while.
Are nerds hard candy?
Yes.
Okay.
Nothing soft about them.
Now, what about the nerds gummy clusters?
That's another mix. That'd be on the side of soft candy coating. Those are incredibly good. Yeah.
I've got some somewhere.
Not really. Because they're really just a gummy wad covered in nerds.
Covered in hard candy.
Established hard candy.
But it's not like completely encased.
It's not completely encased. That's why it's on the fence. The way I picture this meter.
Candy.
Hard candy over here, soft candy over here, shell in the middle, and then we've got these outliers on either side.
It's a gummy candy.
And I feel like Nerds gummy clusters fit right the fuck there.
Yeah, it's a gummy candy covered in hard candy. You're getting both.
Like a Skittle.
Essentially, I think that hard candy has a slight edge, but in general, I think they're about even. It kind of just depends on what mood. If I'm trying to eat a shitload of candy, I'm just gonna get a bag of gummy candy. If I'm trying to enjoy flavor, I'm gonna get a hard candy.
If I really want to just destroy myself with candy, I'll buy a big old bottle of alcohol. It's just gonna be like a big ass thing of Haribo. Like the little bears is the furthest I get in this hour in gummy candy.
Okay. I will say this for hard candy. Okay. There is a part of this conversation that involves alcohol. Hard candy dissolves into alcohol. Really so you can take a bottle of vodka, throw in a bunch of them green apple Jolly Ranchers, and make yourself some fire-ass green apple vodka. On the other hand, you can take a tray, fill it up with gummy bears or rum or vodka, put them in the fridge. Them gummy bears will soak that shit up, and then you've got little alcohol gummy bear shots.
So my buddy did that in high school. He got a bowl, like a cereal bowl, and filled it up with gummy bears and then soaked the bowl to the edge in vodka. And them bears, because he forgot about it for like a week, them bears were falling apart, but each little morsel was like its own bottle of fucking the fruitiest vodka you've ever had. Yeah. Like
yeah, no,
that's a party flavor, you know, like it was crazy.
Yeah, no, it's like a Jello shot. It's like a Jello shot.
And it like pops in your mouth like a gusher. That shit is fire, dude.
It's smeared
Yeah.
off someone else's mouth.
But I will say the flavored, like when you let it sit and you let that shit mix with the hard candy, that flavored vodka is the best flavored vodka I've ever had.
Dude, that.
No, it comes out good. I just really prefer the gummy thing. I think I'm impartial.
I did lemon heads in
Or I'm
spiced
partial.
rum, and it was
Oh,
it was good.
that shit
It was
good.
rough. Like I left them
that-
for like a week.
That sounds so good.
It was really good. It was. Just, I think if I had done a clear, it probably would have come out
Better.
more how I was picturing, and I was just like, oh, spice coughing on every hit. Like, yeah. But it was good. Like maybe if I had done like fucking hot tamales or fucking one of the cinnamon ones, just
Yeah.
like fucking burn out that fucking spice.
I wonder if you could soak hot tamales
I don't know
and
if they
make the-
take on liquid like traditional.
because of the hard shell.
But it's not really a shell. It's like the whole thing is that.
Yeah, it's not porous.
I don't know. I'd be interested.
I don't know if it expand. I think it might just dissolve.
So are we good at ending this on a 50-50 where Jay sides with hard
And
candy?
apparently, candy is a spectrum.
Well, everything is a spectrum. Jay sides with hard candy, Tor sides with gummy, and I land in the middle. Is that fair?
That'll do.
All right, that'll do, pig. That'll do.
All right.
Honorable mention of chocolate. Okay.
Oh, we'll get
Chocolate,
That's
that's
a-
another
that's a-
conversation.
it.
Because first we've got to battle what's the best chocolate. Milk,
Ooh,
dark, white.
Next time.
And on a similar argument, how do you like to get high? And what is the best drug?
No contest, Mary Jane. Out the
Love,
gates.
I like
love,
life.
love is my drug.
Oh, that life is hitting fucking hard today.
I would say, well, okay, so you guys are both saying marijuana.
I don't know. I
Hard
don't
no
know, man.
contest, marijuana.
I really do enjoy marijuana, but I think if we zoom it out at what does fucking drug mean,
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
is it
clarifiers.
anything that fucks with your brain chemistry? Because I don't really like these things, but I can't stop them either. You know.
Well, that's
like-
not the question. That would be what is the most addicting.
Well, but best. Is it the best at being a drug?
An addiction
or is it
doesn't
the
mean it's
coolest
a good
thing?
drug. An addiction doesn't mean it's a good drug. I'm
Fair.
gonna have to hold my ground on that.
All right.
I would say the best experience, and you can include like long-term use into that. So like addictability could be a factor, but I would say it's a negative.
That's fair. Yeah, that'll detract from best because we're coming from our angle, not its angle.
Right.
Okay.
My clarifying question is, are we including like pharmaceuticals? Are we including like
I think so.
sugar and caffeine?
We're definitely including caffeine.
Nicotine.
Because like sugar is a drug. Sugar stimulates the same shit Coke does.
We can include it.
I mean, but then, you go into like tryptophan and turkey is a drug. Like food is just a series of chemicals. Are all chemicals drugs? Like, what are we saying here?
That is a fun
there-
broadening. Shit. Where do we draw the line there?
Yeah, I mean, for the conversation.
Because I think caffeine was going to be one of my main examples just because of the addictability of the thing.
Okay. I think I have a way to draw a line here.
Yeah, articulate.
So, I know for a fact that things like caffeine and even fluoride are considered neurotoxins. I don't know if that's how all drugs are classified. I don't think so, but I think that would be a good distinction. Whereas things like you said, sugar, nicotine, one of my personal examples, these are I think these are more neurotoxins than drugs per se.
Maybe.
Whereas even pharmaceutical, street drugs, so on and so forth, are closer to the actual definition of a drug.
Maybe we should define it for this conversation as restricted drugs.
Mm.
So that would include most pharmaceuticals that aren't over the counter.
Right.
But it would eliminate sugar and food and all that.
Yeah, sugar and caffeine, alcohol.
Well,
yeah.
caffeine, I think is restricted in some countries,
yes,
and or some states. Caffeine is a fence sitter, but tobacco, nicotine is restricted. Alcohol is restricted, weed is restricted. It's not illegal, but it's restricted.
I see you.
I think that might be the best way of doing it.
I like that.
And if that's the case, for regular use, I've got to say weed, like THC, for a regular use, that's probably my favorite drug.
That's
my
fair.
favorite experience, but something I couldn't do on a regular basis, is fucking mushrooms.
Yeah.
It's had the best long impact on my life. When I take mushrooms and go through a trip, I'm not depressed for 3 months, 3 to 4 months. I always learn something because I go into the trip trying to learn about myself. Every time I've done it, I've learned something. Sometimes it's a better experience. Sometimes it's a worse experience. It's always fucking intense, but I always learn something about myself. And it has a very good positive impact on me for a long period of time. The best high I've ever had was MDMA mixed with cocaine in a fizz pill, but that fucked my body up for 4 or 5 days afterwards.
Fucking bad.
I didn't eat for 4 days, and I almost passed out. I finally got out of bed because I have back problems and shit, and so that shit seizes all your muscles up, and it fucked my back up entirely. And I was in so much pain, I didn't want to eat. And then when I went and I made myself some chicken nuggets, the smell made me want to throw up. But then I started walking back to my room, and I passed out, but woke up before I fell. And I was like, all right, I've got to force myself to eat these fucking nuggets. And I just had to despite wanting to puke, just force myself to eat. The high was the best high I've ever had. The fucking afterwards, not my shit, dude. Can't do it.
Not my shit.
Bro can't hang. Bro cannot hang.
Fair. Not invited.
My constitution is not that high, bro.
You rolled a 2.
I
Wasn't
rolled
a 1, but
I rolled a 2. It was a fun experience, but fuck.
Pulled your XPs and walked the fuck home.
Yeah, that shit fucked me up. Yeah, I would say mushrooms is the best long-lasting effect and the best experience. I can't do that shit once a week. That's crazy. That's like going too close to the sun. That's fucking Icarus right there. You can't fucking do that. You got to be Daedalus. You got to be Daedalus. You can't be Icarus, man.
I had an Icarus time with mushrooms.
Yeah, you did it
every day
my
for a week.
I
had the hookup.
Yeah.
I did it every day for a week after working every day for a week. And on the last day of that, I just had the worst fucking experience and walked out of it with a happiness to be alive that I did not previously have.
Yeah.
And
yeah, even a bad
and I'm here.
experience has a good
And in
effect.
some ways, I attribute it to that. I love mushrooms. They may have saved my life, and I'm never fucking doing them again.
Well, if you do them, I wouldn't say never.
You-
but if you
I
do them
know.
again, don't fucking do them for a week, you dumb fuck.
Yeah, no fucking joke.
Stupid Jaden.
I did things wrong, and I
Okay,
fucking respect that.
Okay, all right. For anybody out there who does an illicit drug or a restricted drug, always do it with a responsible person in a safe space.
I was at home.
Never, especially if you've
Alone.
never done it before. Especially if you've never done it before.
It was the fifth day. Yeah.
Get a big brother, get a big cousin, you stupid fuck.
You're so far, and he was across town. I was literally living with my ex's family. Like there were people there. I was just alone in the garage and kept telling them to leave. It was my room.
Yeah, you got to have a buddy who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your first experience is going to be horrible.
I did things wrong. I walked out of it quite positively, if I could say so myself.
Yeah,
but
it's a great. It has a lot of really helpful medical benefits, and I think a lot of research needs to be done on its effect on like depression and shit like that, PTSD. I think it's drastically better than weed for you.
Yeah.
So weed don't kill you.
It doesn't.
It's really, really hard to OD on it unless you are just simply not built for it. I don't know about any studies per se, but I'm pretty sure it has the lowest like negative reactionary effect. I don't know if there have been any studies on that, but anyways,
it does have a potential to increase psychosis.
Right, and I was just going to say, I understand it's not all positives. There are a lot of things that do still need to be studied, and a lot of things that go into how it affects you, and like any drug, really. But the big difference between the green and everything else, really, is I can't name one guy who went and smoked a bunch of blunts and died. You know what I mean? I can't name one person who smoked so many bowls that they just couldn't breathe and keeled over. But I've known people to die off of dust, to keel over off of fucking Fant,
to drink themselves to death.
To drink themselves to death, to smoke themselves to death with cigarettes. It kind of blows me away that weed
shouldn't be considered honestly in the same category.
I don't know how it's even in the same category as things like Ritalin and fucking heroin. Like, that doesn't make sense to me because it's not the same. Now, it does have a powerful psychoactive effect to some people. I understand that, but that's not the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I agree. And I do think there are some medical benefits. It is disputed as to which medical benefits and how effective it actually is.
But that's only because there hasn't been any fucking energy or money put towards
there's more and more studies coming out now that it's legalized in so many states.
Which, like, thank fuck we finally got there. But, like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's always been very upsetting for me, even before I smoked, that this basically fucking miracle plant hasn't been thoroughly analyzed. You know?
Yeah.
Like, we've had time.
It's better for you than alcohol. I haven't seen anything.
Other neurotoxin stimulants, whatever, you know?
Yeah, it's better for you than alcohol. I don't know if I would say it's better for you than mushrooms.
I do think haven't had a proper chance to dive into that realm.
I do think you can fuck up on mushrooms to the point where you lose your fucking brain. You know, I've seen some people who just ate like 2/8 a day for like months and never came back, you know, never came home.
Fucking
You know,
Radagast from Lord of the Rings looking ass.
yeah. So, like, you know, there is a danger there. But if you're talking about like once every 2 months versus like once a day with weed, I would probably say mushrooms is probably healthier.
But it all matters on how it affects a person. You know what I mean? All these drugs,
Everybody's different.
they're not going to hit the same person to person.
I've seen motherfuckers take so much fucking coke and then like go to work, take care of like, you know, family
Business.
shit, and they function. And then I've seen other people do way less and lose their fucking minds.
Exactly.
Everybody's a snowflake. Nobody's the same. We're all individuals.
I'm buying shit right now. No,
Yeah,
not
unfortunately. But yeah, so I mean, you know, I'm like pretty much sober now, and I have been for a few years. Every once in a while, I'll eat a THC gummy. Every once in a while, I'll have a glass of whiskey, but it's like rare.
And if you want to pay for that, you know.
Buy Profeezies. No.
Profeezies. Yo,
Oh, see, that's
tough.
how we get you doing weed again, is we start selling weed.
Yeah.
Noise.
Who's buying? Put that shit in my hand. No, all right. I think that settles it. We're all snowflakes. It's an opinion thing. Weed and mushrooms win.
Weed mushrooms win.
I like that answer.
Hell yeah.
Weed mushrooms win.
And for the last question of the night, one I've been dreading.
All right, fellas, let's cut into the meat of this bit. So, there was an uprising of sorts. I would even say an upstarting when Disney decided to put their grubby little rat mitts all over Star Wars.
Bias, objection, bias before the question's asked. Bias, objection.
Let me try again. I apologize. You're right. That was very obvious. Is Star Wars worth it since the buyout? Ever since Disney decided to take over? Is that better?
Yeah. Okay.
Marginal.
Now put in your opinion, you little fucking weasel.
That grubby little fucking rat needs to stay off my spaceship.
Oh,
Gorge.
It's goddamn Jar Jar with Mickey Mouse ears now. Fuck it.
Okay. So I probably have a controversial opinion because it does seem like everybody just universally hates the Disney sequels.
For good reason.
I think that the standalone Disney movies are really fucking good.
Solo.
Solo, Rogue One. I think those are really high quality Star Wars things. I also think some of the shows have been fantastic.
Okay. I actually did want to mention that I did try some of the Disney products. Like, I couldn't get into Clone Wars, but I did like Solo. I didn't like Rogue One, but I was kind of into some of the side story shit they were doing for Mando and all the shit until
Andor, Obi-Wan.
Mandalore, sorry. Yeah, it's like as far as the side stories, it's a real mixed bag for me. But like the main movies are just bad. Like
Okay. So here's my controversial. When it comes to the three trilogies of Star Wars, obviously the first three episodes, 4 through 6, are the best. You can't beat it.
They're a little slow, but I really like the story told.
Yeah, and I would say that the 6th was the worst of those three. Here's where my controversy comes in.
Okay.
The Disney trilogy is insanely superior to the fucking prequels.
Incorrect.
I will say the last of the prequels is better than all three of the Disney trilogy.
Especially that. Yeah, all right.
Episode 1 and episode 2 were so fucking shit that the Disney movies blow them out of the water. Even Luke drinking the green milk is fucking far superior than 90% of the moments in either episode 1 or 2.
That's a hard sell, buddy.
I don't like Star Wars anymore. I really did as a kid. I was there for it. It's too much now. I'm already following one fucking big, juicy, beefy, honking timeline from the pockets of Disney. And I'm real deep in that one. I jumped off once fucking Andor started coming out. I was just like, I don't care anymore. It's too much. I had fallen asleep to Rogue One twice. I'd fallen asleep to Solo 3 times. I gave up on both of those. I watched half of the first season of The Mandalorian and pieced out because it just wasn't holding me. I just don't care. I'm fucking burnt out, George and friends.
It's not even George anymore.
Yeah, he's making a lot of money off it, though. Gotta be, right? Come on, George.
No, fuck you. It's still good.
It's probably good.
Especially the shows.
I didn't say it was bad.
The shows are blowing it out of the water. I think the shows are really fucking good.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I guess you can like suck whatever you want at any time, you know, dick, exhaust pipes, you know, whatever floats your boat.
12 gauge.
But you cannot fucking tell me that the fucking prequels were better than the fucking Disney movies. I'm sorry. That's bullshit and you know it. And I know I know the public disagrees with me. That's only because of fucking recency bias.
I think they're all solid comedies. I'm just not there for the plot anymore. There's a lot of funny scenes between all 6 of those movies. The first 3 are slow but very good. I really like them as plots. I really like them as whole stories in general. Empire Strikes Back was sick. I really like the second one of the first 3. Excellent
films, the first 3.
Yeah, past that, it's just funny to watch. I don't know, man. That's all I got.
No, I mean, yeah, they're funny to watch in that they were so shit.
Yes, indeed. It's very funny to watch them take this seriously.
But like, that's it.
Indeed.
They built a world.
Fucking 20 years before that, they built the world.
Okay. All right, Tor, are you going to actually make an argument?
Yeah, I was just waiting to. Okay, so check it out.
Go for it. Let's fucking go.
Okay, so with the prequels, right, they had basically one job. They had 2 jobs.
Racist. That was their job.
No, that's just how it turned out because that was the style of the time. Check it out. What they had to do was they had to tie up any loose ends from the original trilogy, and then they had to sell it, merchandising. So what did they do? They created a cool new sport. They made up a reason, like a physical reason for the Force. Now, I don't agree with that, but sure, whatever, I get it. And then they made a bunch of shit that they can sell as toys. Like Liam Neeson as a badass Jedi, and the guy who fucking killed him as a badass Sith. And name it now. There were so many ships and characters and places, and they literally did what
Captain
they could
Panaka.
to sell. Exactly. Yeah. They sold it. And then with 2, they kept selling it.
Well, yeah.
Because they realized it worked, but there was a lot of backlash. So they did more to focus on the Jedi and focus on the actual people we care about because they're the people related to the original trilogy, right? Now, they didn't do it well because they gave Hayden Christensen, the stiffest actor of all time at the time, some of the weirdest lines I've ever heard. But that was a product of George's writing. It was there since the originals. It's just how they are. All that said, by the time they got to that 3rd movie, Revenge of the Sith, That, to me, was peak Star Wars. Now, I will admit, it is probably just huge nostalgia bait at this point. But to this day, I can watch that original trilogy and feel like I love Star Wars again. Or not original, I'm sorry, prequel trilogy. Even original trilogy, actually. That is accurate. The
Well, yeah,
first 6
original
movies for
trilogy, I
me,
grant.
especially watching them back to back, that to me feels like Star Wars. And I really enjoy that. As soon as Disney decided to put their mitts on it, it didn't even kind of look the same, feel the same, act the same. It was like they got fucking skinwalker. Like George Lucas was not George Lucas and he was clicking in the corner, and all of a sudden we have 3 more movies that don't do that.
But if that's your reasoning, was that the prequels did those things very well, Disney's first touch and continual were the same fucking thing. With the Clone Wars movie and show, they fucking wanted to tie up any fucking middle bits and loose ends, and they wanted to sell shit. And they did that really fucking well, enough to goddamn...
And I would argue...
kickstart another trilogy. At a cost of this stupid fucking thing that they keep... it's the... I don't know, man. I don't care about Star Wars anymore. I just can't.
Hold on to your fucking butts. We're about to fucking go. The whole fucking thing of the first 2 in the prequel, every fucking aspect of it was racist as shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that's not like a sign of the times. No, I was alive during those times.
I'm not excusing it. I'm saying that's why they did it. Because that was comedy. That was what was going around.
But it does make it a worse movie.
There are plenty of movies that existed at that time that didn't come anywhere near the amount of fucking absolute racism.
And also didn't get anywhere near as many box office hits. You know what I mean? Like, it was literally because that was what was happening. I'm not excusing it. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying it's fine.
So here's what George.
I'm saying that's why they did it. You're saying
it didn't make money because it was racist.
That's not what I'm saying either.
And that's not why they made it racist. They didn't make it racist in order to make more money. They made it racist because probably, I don't know him personally, but probably George Lucas is a little racist.
Well, and have you seen comics from the 2000s, 1990s?
Oh my God.
Racism was big.
And I've seen arguments that that's George Lucas's portrayal of their different fucking alien subcultures and da-da-da-da-da, and it still sucks to me.
It's still extremely racist and a terrible portrayal.
And it makes me laugh instead of take it seriously when I watch those movies.
Right.
Okay. The problem with what George Lucas did with the prequels, and see, when they came out, everybody was talking shit on the prequels. I was defending them because they were made for me. He knew that all the people that loved Star Wars had kids. And so he marketed the prequels for children.
Yeah, I was one.
Jar Jar Binks was for kids.
Yes.
The pod racing was for kids. But
the Super
he tried to appeal to adults. He tried to appeal to adults by making it racist. And that's fucking bullshit. Jar Jar Binks is a racist adaptation of a Jamaican man. Fucking Guado is a Jew.
The Trade Federation are
Japanese. Yeah, it's all racist bullshit. It's extremely racist bullshit. And the writing was piss poor.
Yep.
He was selling out. Yep. This is what happens when you sell out. And the only good thing, and this, like, even the good thing takes away from the first 3 movies in that the lightsabers were a last resort, and very rare do you have a lightsaber battle. The lightsaber battle is supposed to be special, where diplomacy has failed you, the force is failing you. Now you go resort to physical violence.
Right.
Whereas in the prequels, they disregard that and they go to fucking lightsabers fucking everywhere.
Well, yeah, because it's droids.
Which, okay, that
That
bullshit allows them to do the best thing that they did, which was the fucking fight choreography. That shit was fire. That was the only good thing in any of those two. The third movie, also killer, better choreography even, and had really good plot and character development.
I really hated that final couple of scenes, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Putting all of the pieces where they're supposed to be.
But
not even just that. Just the, okay, well, now we gotta get him to fucking Aunt Beru. We gotta get her to fucking, okay, let's go. I'll be in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, Yoda, you go to your planet. Okay. Like, fucking, we gotta be there. The fourth movie's starting.
So then you look at the Disney.
And now they want to drop all these shows and shit. Just saying.
Then you look at the Disney trilogy. The first one.
They fly now.
The bad guy is a really good bad guy. Kylo Ren.
It's the same one that's been there since the first.
No, Kylo Ren is a really good villain. He's the Darth Vader figure, right? And he's a really good character with a lot of character development. When I first watched it, I just thought he was a whiny bitch.
Yeah.
But
I like Kylo.
He was kind of whiny the whole time.
Right, but his character development was really good. And what he represented, especially at the time, he was, in my opinion, not the opinion of anybody who made the movies or anything, he was a representative of a lot of the fucking fan base at the time.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was intentional, too.
And I appreciate that. And to critique his behavior was really important culturally. And I really valued that through those three movies. Okay. I didn't like Rey. I liked her initially. I thought her origin story was really cool. But her as a character didn't really do it for me.
They didn't let her flourish. If they had focused more on her and Kylo, I think they would have come out better. In my opinion.
I think
those
so
were
too.
The most interesting parts of those movies is when they finally let the two interact.
I did like, what was his name? It's been a while since I've seen him. The pilot, the black guy.
Yeah. Finn.
Yes. Finn.
FN95 or some shit.
Yes. Yeah. I loved his story. I thought
his arc was pretty solid. It just wasn't enough to hold me because they didn't give him enough time.
They dropped him halfway through the second fucking movie, dude.
Yeah.
Like, if they had stuck to their fucking guns, they would have been good movies. But instead, they chased the fucking online discourse and they fucking, kept switching writers. Nobody wanted to actually produce it because they didn't want to deal with all the goddamn micromanaging from Disney corporate.
The fan base fucked with it too much. I'm not saying that these were amazing movies. I'm not saying they come close to the originals. But compared to the fucking prequels, these were fucking Mozarts. These were masterpieces. The writing was decent. The character development was more thorough. Yet, was I disappointed about Luke? Absolutely. I think they ruined Luke's character from the originals. That really pissed me off. In the originals, they did the Death Star, then they did the Death Star again, and now we're doing Super Death Star. It's like, come on, guys.
The Emperor was a bad guy all along.
Right, yeah. But I will say, even with the Emperor, even though that was cheesy, that last scene with the Emperor was cool. Like the Emperor's powers, I really thought that was cool, and like the whole.
I don't even remember how that movie ended, dog, dude.
The Sith spirits all flowing. That was cool. I appreciated it.
I'd have to watch it again.
It's just in general, there's a lot more that went into it and went into the character development, and you had several solid character arcs
Where's my girl Maz?
Whereas in the fucking prequels, you had shit for character arcs. You had shit for storytelling. You had shit for writing.
That's almost it.
Obi-Wan went through one. Anakin, though he couldn't show it well, went through one.
Anakin went through one in the last movie only.
Well,
there wasn't a decent character arc in the first two movies.
I feel
spoiled kid turns into spoiled teenager.
It feels like his almost doesn't count in my head because that's what they were doing the movies for. Like the marketing for Phantom Menace was Anakin with the shadow of Vader. Like that's what they're doing it for, is to show this kid become a sociopath. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it wasn't really a character arc.
It's like, look, he's a little weird and doesn't respect rules. Oh, he's really weird and doesn't respect rules. Oh, he's killing the rulemakers.
Then in the last movie, he goes to evil. And again, the last movie, really good. The character arc in the last movie for Anakin was really good. But there was no other, like Obi-Wan is the only one that had a decent character arc.
And it was just him learning to be a master.
Honestly, I think the movies would have been better if Qui-Gon lived. I think they would have had to change how Anakin becomes evil. But I think you would have had a lot more opportunity for a lot better storytelling. In comparison, the storytelling of the Disney trilogy is much better. The character arcs are much more. There's more going on.
It's written by like 5 people, so you know it's gotta be good.
No, it's not that. It's not even good. I'm not arguing that it's good. I'm just arguing that it's fucking far superior to the absolute dog shit.
It just feels like fan fiction from the first 3.
Yeah.
Like all of it. All of the other 6 movies, all of the fucking... It just feels like fan fiction.
Yeah, maybe. But to be fair, some of the fan fiction that got approved by George Lucas as canon is pretty fucking good. Did you ever read any of those?
I don't know. All I know is I have run out of nice shit to say. Final thoughts, gentlemen?
I think we settled it for the most part. I mean, I don't think we're going to necessarily agree on this guy, but
it is still worth it, or it's not?
I'm going to go with hard no. Disney hasn't done enough to hold or keep my interest. I think they can keep it.
I think they're killing the shows. I think the shows are great. I even went and watched the Mandalorian movie. Pretty fucking good.
See, this is a question that we'll have to go back over when we finally get Dad on here. Because he's got a lot to say, and he's seen all of the fucking shows.
Yeah. I like the shows. I don't think they did a good job with the trilogy.
Yeah.
But with their the 2 movies, I liked both of those. I liked Rogue One. I liked Solo. Not all the shows. I think Acolyte has some potential. Wasn't great. Obi-Wan could have been better, but it was like, I give it like a B-. It was worthwhile. Mandalorian A+, Andor A+. Like, I think there's some real good shit that they're offering with Disney right now. And I think if they keep focusing on the good, they're going to go far.
They'd stop doing it if people stopped watching it. So it's got to be worth something.
I'm going to watch the shit. Fucking fire.
And with that, I think we shall call it adieu.
Until next time.
I've been Jaden.
T-Dog.
And the one and only
hard stroking to the
Prophet.
End. If you got nothing nice to say, I stopped.
Hear me out. I was a small child, And one of my earliest memories is, oh my God, just sit there and suck on it.